Oh, we're on. Good. Professional as ever. I was just looking over there at some stuff. Just checking out, making sure everything was all right, you know. Everything's painted and ready to go. What? I was looking over at that bit up there, the frosted glass above the door. Also, you know what would be handy? Once we start doing the show, if you wouldn't, I think this nitpick at me. Do you believe this?
What the hell, man?
I believe it. It's like I'm just saying some things. Like, do producers not the show go, well, no, there's nothing over there. What were you looking at? This is meant to be, we're meant to be doing a TV show. You're meant to be producing it. Not gonna, oh, there's nothing over there. You're just making Clarke. Oh, what's wrong with you?
It's nothing.
Anyway, I'm excited about tonight's show. Really? Yeah, I am actually. I'll tell you why, because both of my guests tonight are qualified pilots. I'm a qualified pilot. I know. But, and I'm very, without any joking at all, I'm very interested in aviation. I like aviation. It's you know, you go up, you go down. It's awesome. And you like flying, Jeff?
Love flying.
I love flying. And both of my guests are American aviators. Now, the fact that one of them happens to be a big giant movie star and the other one is an attractive young woman is beside the point. So, if you don't like airplanes and flying talk, Tootsie Fruits. Cause, you know, people say, you know, well, people, when I say people, I mean, you know, over there, he's like, you can't talk to them about airplanes all night. I'm like, really? Maybe I should go over there and talk about the fact that there's nothing over there. Will I do that? What are you gonna do? You're gonna talk to people about airplanes all night? Maybe I will, yeah!
Well, you're getting all worked up at the top of the show here, man.
Am I? Well, I should pace myself.
Yeah, getting kind of...
Do you see when I did that? That looked like I'd been doing cocaine, didn't it?
Yeah.
Well, that's if you didn't know me when I did do cocaine. Because if you didn't know me when I did, you would think, oh, he's been doing cocaine. But if you'd ever seen me actually doing cocaine, you'd be like, no, he isn't doing cocaine. I've seen him when he does cocaine, and it's nothing like that. And you're right, here's what the screen would look like if I was actually doing cocaine. I wouldn't be here, is what I'm saying. We'll be right back with the show, everybody.
Show with Craig Ferguson, sponsored by IHOP's new brioche French toast. It's amour at first bite. Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Ferguson.
That's right, great. Thanks, everybody. Thank you for that completely believable round of applause, the ovation. It was genuine. It was like no one had coached you in any way. When he tells you to be quiet, just keep going, keep going. You love him so much, you have to keep going. I have to be honest, the audience is professionally fluffed before I arrive. Never mind, it's a great day for America, everybody. It's Friday, everybody. Yes, it's Friday. You know what happened this week in New Zealand? They legalized gay marriage. It's been a very historic week for gay hobbits. It means... It means that Bilbo can finally marry Gandalf, unless someone throws his ring into a volcano. Is that a sex thing?
Yeah, that's a thing. Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Margaret Thatcher, of course, her funeral took place in London this week. She's dead. So they had a funeral. And during his eulogy, Justin Bieber said he never knew Thatcher, but he'd like to think she was a believer. I think the big news here is that Justin Bieber gave a eulogy?
Yeah.
I think that's made up. I may actually be telling a lie.
Yeah, that's false. That's not true.
That didn't happen. Anyway, a big movie opened today. I'm very excited. It's one of them science fictions. The science fiction. It's called Oblivion. Tom Cruise is in it. Do you get a poster from it? Look at that. That's, you know, the bridge is big there. I don't like the poster. It makes Tom Cruise look like he's a tiny little leprechaun. Which is ridiculous because everyone knows Tom Cruise is a giant. I'm saying the opposite of what's true. Actually, Tom Cruise is 5'7". It's not that short. He's not tiny. It's 5'7". It's not that short. You put that into context, he's the same height as 3 members of One Direction stacked on top of each other. It's not that short. It's not that short.
Not that short, no.
Why, you're about 5'7",
Yeah, I'm about
aren't you?
5'7", yeah.
Oh, well, there you are then. He's the same height
Yeah.
as my appliance. I have to say, though, the Oblivion movie looks very cool. Tom Cruise is an intergalactic soldier who spends his day fighting aliens. I have no idea what he does in the movie, but Tom Cruise is an intergalactic soldier. I think this movie's going to be a return to form for Tom Cruise, because he hasn't been in a big-budget fantasy project like this since his marriage.
Yeah.
Oh, come on! It's a joke! It was a joke! It's a joke! Oh, fine, applaud the mean-spirited crap, you bastards. It's a joke. I like Tom Cruise. I do like Tom Cruise. People are like, Craig, you've said that you didn't like Tom Cruise. That was years ago. I changed my mind. I do. I like Tom Cruise. Well, I tell you why I changed my mind. Because people were going, Tom Cruise is crazy. And I'm like, yeah, but he's not your accountant. He's a movie actor. He's paid to be crazy. It's his job. You're like, well, I like my movie actors sane. I like my movie actors crazy. What about you, Jim?
Absolutely.
We got a big movie actor on the show tonight, haven't we? He's probably crazy. You know, it's hard to believe that Tom Cruise is 49 years old, which means he is the same age as Wilfred Brimley was when he played the old guy in Cocoon. That's true. I'm like, I know. Tom Cruise shouldn't be fighting aliens. Who should he be fighting, Jeff?
Diabetes.
Diabetes. We practiced that. We practiced that.
Yeah.
He shouldn't be fighting aliens. Who should be fighting, Jeff?
Diabetes.
Yay! Anyway, the movie Oblivion is set at a time when the shady government uses drones to enforce its evil policies, or as Fox News calls it, now. And you're like, hey, Craig, we don't know where we are with this. No, the movie takes place in the year 2077. Humans have abandoned Earth, but strangely, Jay Leno is still hosting The Tonight Show. Oh, yeah? You wait and see. Now, I wonder what I'll be doing in 2077. I'll be 115 years old, so probably watching CBS, I would imagine. I'll tell you, this movie's going to be good, The Oblivion, and I'll tell you why it's going to be good, because Morgan Freeman's in it. And I've said this many times before, you put Morgan Freeman in a movie, it's going to be good. Morgan Freeman and Tom Cruise never appeared on camera together, but Morgan did narrate Tom Cruise's movie, War of the Worlds.
That's right.
Yeah, remember that, Jeff? How does that go again?
Look at the aliens chase that tiny little man. Run, tiny little man, run like a bitch.
Yeah, it was like that. We practiced that as well, didn't we?
Yeah.
We didn't practice that. Anyway, the director of Oblivion says the film is a tribute to the science fiction movies of the 70s, and there were some weird ones. My favorite was Zardoz with Sean Connery. Not a great movie, but worth seeing for his outfit. You get that picture from Zardoz? Yeah, that's what he wore. Yeah. What is that? 40 years later, people still go, oh! But apparently Zardoz is an alien word for banana hammock. You see that again? You know that? You know how some movies start fashion trends? That one didn't. Let me see that picture again. Look at that. Look at that fantastic gun. And also the pistol he's holding. I like the suspendery things. I think it's like a post-apocalyptic Larry King. They're like, planet Earth, you're on the air. Did you ever see that movie, Zardo?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you like it?
Oh, I love that film.
Do you really?
Yeah, it's got the big floating heads and all that stuff.
I can't remember that.
Yeah, no. I mean, I was a little stoned when I was watching that.
Do you mind if you get Sean Connery trying to wear that outfit now?
I'd pay top dollar.
Yeah, I would. He wouldn't do it, though. He'd be like, I will do it for no less than $5. I wonder if, sometimes when movie actors do movies, they take their outfits home. At the end, they're like, I'll just take this one home. I wonder if he took it home. He's like, go home to his wife and go, Micheline, I'm home. Come here and look. Leave what you're doing and come to the door. I have arrived home wearing large boots and a hanky.
I'd like to see Wilford Brimley wear that outfit.
No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't want to see that, would you?
Yeah, diabetes.
Hey, it's time for a commercial break.
Oh, you want to go? You want to get out of here?
I don't want to go.
We can go. We have the option.
Go where?
Just leave.
Well, you can't leave. You're attached to an outlet. You're stuck right there.
Why don't you unplug me?
Is that like throwing your ring into a volcano?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, take us to the commercial break. Go.
It's commercial break time. Get busy watching and get busy buying crap.
Oh, crap. Friday night aviation special where we've got crazy for
We're talking planes,
We're talking
man.
planes. Well, we did show that picture of Sean Connery wearing the hanky as well. We did do that.
Yeah, that's very, very aerodynamic. Very aerodynamic.
You know, it's true. There did. I mean, if you set him on his side, there was enough curvature there. You could, right, you get airspeed over that thing of his, and off you go.
Off that thing of his, huh?
Hey, I looked down there for a moment, just, in shame at what I just said, and my tie was on the desk, and I thought for a minute it was my penis. And then I remembered I'm Caucasian, and it's not. No, because of the color of my tie.
Wow. You
No, let it go, man!
No, man,
Let it go. It was a genuine mistake.
You sure you didn't do a little toot before the show?
No, forget it.
All right.
What time is it, Jeffrey Peterson?
Well, it's time to put on your fuzzy nighttime banana hammock and get comfy, because it's tweet mail time.
Let's do our own jingle tonight.
Okay.
Yeah. You do it then.
All right.
Tweet mail. Tweets and emails. Tweets and emails. All right, this is from Jim in New York City. He says, have you ever been there?
Love it there. We went there together.
We did? That's right.
Yeah,
we were
man.
there. What was the name of that hotel we stayed in?
The one, the big one. Can't say that one on the air.
No, you can't. So say another one.
The other one.
Jim in New York City. Oh, yeah, I think we met him when we were there, right?
Yeah, he was at the show.
Yeah, that guy, Jim.
Yeah, he was in the third row.
Dear Craig and Jeff, do you know all these stories about a guy whose girl leaves him for a girl? I'm one of them. Any advice? Maybe a bit late for advice. I think next time look for a heterosexual girl. If you're a dude, I think that's the way to go,
yeah,
isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, I'm not judging, I'm just saying, if you're a heterosexual...
Ay, caramba!
This is from the Williams family. This is an email from the entire family.
That's lovely.
Isn't that adorable? I wish you'd sent us your Christmas card. The Williams family from Redondo Beach, California. Hi, Craig and Jeff. Hi, the Williamses. Say hi to them.
Hey, Williams family.
Have you ever met them?
Oh, a couple times. Yeah, they were in New York, I think, with Jim.
Hi, Craig and Jeff. Any suggestions for our next European vacation? We've already been to England, Scotland, Ireland, and France. Yeah, you've pretty much covered it. Hey, go to the Epcot Centre, you wise ass. Just around the whole thing, you're done. Take you a couple of hours. I've really become American, haven't I?
Yeah.
This is from Margolin's class. It's from a class.
The whole class?
I think so. In Vancouver, in Washington. But look, that's a class led by an eagle.
Wow. Wow.
Is that the collective noun for eagles, a class? I thought it was a magnifico or something. What is it?
Yeah, magnifico is the technical term. We'll go with class.
Oh, right. It's a teacher about her class. She said, my creative writing students are working to figure out if poetry matters in today's society. Any thoughts? The horse says no. But here's a tip. The horse is an idiot. An aggressive idiot. Sorry. No, of course poetry matters. Jeff, what's that poem that we like?
That what? Oh, it's called Ode to My Thigh Penis.
Jeff, we got 30 seconds. We got 3 emails left. What are we going to do?
Quickly, there's no time.
Quickly,
Quickly,
we're no
read the
time.
tweets. Quickly.
It's like Liam Neeson and Taken 2.
Dive, quickly, throw the grenade, quickly. None of it makes sense.
Right. This is from Daniel in Latvia. Hi, Craig and Jeff Pierce. In Latvia?
Yeah, good people, Latvians.
Hi, Craig and Jeff. Have you given up your plans to film your program in Latvia? What can we do to convince you to come here? Oh, no, we're still working on it.
Yeah, no, just the other day I saw some plans.
Hey, maybe the Williamses could go to Latvia and we could film it.
What a great excuse,
Oh, yeah, the Williamses go to Latvia. This is from Anna in Green Bay, Wisconsin. You ever been there?
Lovely place. A lot of cheese.
What's your favorite part of Green Bay?
The middle portion.
Hi there, Craig and the gang. What the hell?
The hell, man.
The gang's not a gang. It's a man in appliance and not a real horse. Does it bother Jeff that so many fans now love Secretariat as much as they love him?
The hell?
Jeff?
That's not a real thing, Jack.
Yeah, it's not. I can't believe someone would write that. I'm sorry I read that out. Let's cut it out of the show.
How dare they?
Yeah. Oh, no, we can't. We're live. And finally, this is from Leah in Honolulu, Hawaii. Oh, hello.
Tiny bubbles.
Leah says, what do you have against pineapple on pizza? A lot of us think it's delicious. Yeah, you're wrong. Pineapple is an awesome, tasty thing. And so is pizza. But together, they are abhorrent to me. They make me want to vomit. Yet apart, I'm delighted to see them. But together, they make the bile rise in my gullet.
They make me want to have a stomach just so I can regurgitate it.
Yeah. We're going to have to clear that up. Harrison Ford's on next. We'll be right back, everybody. everybody. My next guest is a great, big, giant American movie star, a huge star of stage and screen, and also a pilot. His latest film, 42, is in theaters now. Take a look at this.
Oh, player.
Harrison Ford, everybody. You look nice.
I am nice.
You're not that nice.
Yeah, I am.
No, you must be quite
No, I'm
nice.
crazy. Remember? Your monologue?
I didn't mean you were. Are you a helicopter pilot?
Yeah.
Then you are. I can crazy every time. Every helicopter pilot I've met is crazy.
Right.
Am I lying?
No. Yes. Yes. Yes, no.
There's a little bit of that,
Maybe.
and everybody I've met who
Maybe.
flies helicopters is a little bit crazy.
I think, you know, it would be really stupid to be crazy and a helicopter pilot. You don't need to do both.
Okay, yeah. I see where you're going with this.
Okay. Yeah.
No, we're good. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, all right. Movie looks good.
Movie is good.
All right, so. Nice.
If
No,
it was
I
a
didn't.
piece of-
Clarke.
Would I be here?
No, come on. Well,
No.
would you go and publicize a movie if you thought at the end of it, you know what, I'm not crazy about this, I'm just going to stay home?
No.
I mean, it's a good movie, though.
It is a good movie.
Well, there you are then. It's fine. Now, tell me about the Pratt & Whitney PT6A turbo engine. Isn't that a fantastic airplane engine?
Yeah. Yeah.
See, I told you we could talk about airplanes. It's fine.
No, yeah, it's a great engine. It's a great engine. Yeah. A very reliable engine.
It's
If
a
you're
very
thinking-
reliable
If you're
engine.
thinking of going out and buying one, do it.
Now, listen.
It's a really safe bet.
It is. It's a good engine. No, let me ask you. Did you grow up in getting into aviation? Were you a kid involved in it, or did it come later on?
No, I had one lesson when I was in college, three lessons when I was in college, and I was really interested in it, but I couldn't afford it. It was like
Very expensive.
well, it was about $11 an hour for the plane and the pilot. I was in college a long time.
Yeah, I was
ago.
gonna say, yeah. Really? That's.
Yeah,
I mean, it's more than that now, I think.
it is.
If someone's going to charge me $11 an hour for an airplane, I'm not getting in it.
No.
Yeah.
But what do you fly?
A little Cessna.
Yeah.
Little Cessna. Yeah, I learned in a 182. Well, actually, I learned in a 172.
Yeah.
You know, little like four-seat and.
That's what I learned in.
Really?
Yeah.
They're great airplanes, aren't
Yeah,
they?
they are.
Yeah, I nearly broke one a couple of times though.
It
You ever
happens.
broken an airplane? You ever kind of?
I broke a helicopter
They almost break themselves, really, helicopters, don't they?
completely. I was doing a practice. This is probably more detailed than you really want to go into.
I don't care about that.
Clearly not.
No.
But I was doing practice auto rotations, and you roll the power off, and you drop the collective, and you don't know that, but he does. And then when you get to the bottom, you roll the power in, and you lift the collective, and the power didn't come back in, so we did a real auto rotation to an unsuitable surface, and a hard landing, and the helicopter was damaged. But the only significant.
Did that spook you?
No.
When you did that? Have you ever been spooked in flight? Because I have.
Not so much. I've been spooked in simulators.
Really? That's interesting. No, I mean, you're perfectly safe in a simulator.
Yeah. Why did I think of that? No,
Calm down, man. It's fine. You're in a simulator.
Yeah.
In fact, right now, this is in fact a simulator.
Oh,
No.
that explains it.
Do you ever get confused? Do you ever fly so much and you were tired and you think, am I in a simulator or are we actually doing this?
No.
Maybe a little bit?
No.
All right, then.
No. But I learned in a 172, and I just, my latest airplane is a 182. I went out and bought another one.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it a 182 turbo?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, because you need that for the density altitude on the West Coast, right?
In Wyoming, where I live.
Wyoming? You get density altitude in Wyoming, though, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
'cause it's high.
It's high up, yeah.
Yeah.
And then you get hot weather and a bit of rain in there, the plane will never take off.
Yeah,
I know my Lingonberry.
he does.
You know, I don't. It's like, this is the only place in the world you get a round of applause for knowing what density altitude is. So, listen, do you have a lot of airplanes? Is that a personal question?
Yeah.
All right. So,
I have a few. They're all different. And they all do different things, but I have a few. Yeah.
do you have any old-timey airplanes, like a rotary engine airplane?
Oh yeah, I've got two rotary engine. I have a de Havilland Beaver, and
We should just let them do it. They're going to do it. Let's let them do it. It's a de Havilland Beaver, though.
yeah, and I have a 1939 Waco taper wing.
Ooh.
With a Jacobs engine.
Is that a biplane?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a swanky-looking thing.
Yeah.
Open cockpit?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, do you ever wear hats? In that thing?
Easter.
Yeah.
For the parade. Yeah. Yeah.
Where's the most interesting place you've landed in an airplane?
Well, I do quite a bit of bush flying, so I like to go back.
Hang on, you might want to do that as well. If you laughed at Beaver, you might want to have a go at bush flying. Yeah.
What's that coming?
All right. I'm sorry, man.
No, it's all right.
It's all right.
So I like that.
Landing off in we see Ariel, who's coming on next. She did, her family runs
But I
Era,
understand
Alaska.
she doesn't actually fly.
No, I've seen her fly.
Oh, I thought she didn't.
No, she got her license. She has a little 152.
Great.
Yes.
Yeah.
More. Hey, what do you think about this closing down the these small control towers? There's a controversial subject.
It's yeah. You know that it's understood that we all have to make cuts in the budget, and sequestration is upon us. But the FAA has I think enough discretionary budget to be able to pick and choose very wisely the towers that they're closing. But I don't think they've had the time to really do the safety assessment that they need
Figure
to do,
out the right ones to close.
to close.
You're right. Oh, by the way, before we go, the movie's good though, right?
Yeah. I thought I cleared that up.
Yeah, no, I just,
No, it's very good.
Yeah, no,
very
it's
good.
great.
Go and see it.
Yeah, no, they will. They will. You're in it, man. They'll go see it.
Probably now. Would be a good time to leave.
If you could stay at the end of the show, I would. Like that's pretty selfish, man. To just say they can go now, because they'll go.
Yeah, you're right. I know.
All right.
All right.
Fancy an awkward pause before you leave? I'll take that as a yes then, shall I? Harrison Ford, everybody. guest is the star of Discovery's channel's Flying Wild Alaska. She's also a pilot. The beautiful Ariel Tweto, everybody. Ariel Tweto. I didn't know. Hi, Ariel. How are you?
Hi, Craig.
So I didn't know until the commercial break there. Harrison Ford unbuttoned his jacket after he was here, and he said, "I was wearing this the whole time."
And gave it to me.
And then he gave
I've
it to
never
Ariel.
taken it off ever.
What is it? Is it from Vegas?
It's from Vegas.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah. I love him. I just hugged Han Solo and Indiana Jones.
Well, yes.
I could die today and I would be happy.
Don't say that
No, just
kind
joking.
of thing. No, it's...
I love him though. He reminds me of my dad, just how like he talks with his hands. And I could just see him be like, Ariel. And he just seems so serious, and I'm just like, ooh, I don't know what to do. But
Well, he's Harrison Ford. I must admit, I was a
freaking out.
little bit pooping my pants when he was out.
I was pooping in my pants too, not literally, but it was almost, yeah.
Well, it's kind of, you know, I mean, he's got a lot of history and presence, and
Yeah.
he's a really good pilot. Like your dad. Your
Yeah.
dad's a really good pilot.
Yeah. What does he fly? What was he
For your
saying?
dad? Surely you should know that.
No, not mine. Harrison.
Well, he's got a de Havilland Beaver.
A Cirrus or?
I don't know. I didn't ask him about. I think it's kind of awkward to ask like a super famous rich guy how many planes have you got, and then he has to think, oh wait a minute, I was thinking he doesn't even know how many planes.
I know. Yeah, that was a cool moment.
Yeah, that was
Never
pretty
forget
cool.
that. Yeah.
I'm impressed by pilots. I just am. I was very impressed when you got your pilot's license on the end bit of the show. It was
Were you
fantastic.
surprised?
No, I wasn't surprised. I had seen you.
I was.
Were you really?
No.
Yeah, I was a little bit surprised when I got mine.
Yeah. When did you get yours?
It was like 4 years ago or something.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say 40. I was like,
40 years ago?
Yeah.
How old do you think I am?
I know. No, you look good.
Yeah, for the 80-year-old man you think I am.
No.
No, I was 45, I think, when I got my 46, maybe. I'm 50 now, and I've got 5 tattoos.
5 tattoos. Yeah, we went over that last time. You have, I can't remember.
No,
what
I only
they
had
were.
3 the last time I saw you. I've added 2.
Oh, what do they have?
I can't tell you.
Oh, I won't tell you my one I just got then.
You just got another one?
Yeah.
All right, you tell me yours, and then I'll think about telling you mine. If yours is good. Or do you not want to tell me about it?
No, I don't want to
Tell me how many planes
I told
you
you
have,
the last time how many planes I personally have.
Do you have a plane?
Yeah.
You have that. You have a little 152, right?
Yeah. No, I had to get that
Is it
one back.
152 or 150?
It is 172. I have
You have a
it on my wrist.
172. Oh. Okay.
Yeah. 172 Foxtrot Alpha. That's my call sign. Yeah.
All right, I'll pretend I'm air traffic control, and you pretend you're you. All right?
Okay.
All right. I'm waiting for you to call. I'm sitting here waiting.
Oh, air traffic control. This is November 172 Foxtrot Alpha. Am I clear to take off?
What do you want?
I would like to take off, good sir.
I don't know. Where?
See, then I always end up talking to them, and
Well, because
then-
they'd be like, oh, wait a minute, is this Ariel Tweto?
This guy's
Yeah.
yeah.
I love your show.
Everybody get out of the sky!
No, they never say that.
They don't.
They don't go, everybody get out of the sky.
No, they let me take off whenever. It's just, yeah.
Now, these airports that you use in Alaska, though, there's no towers at these airports, right?
There's like 2 that I fly into that have towers. Everything else is just fair game to.
Well, the village you're from,
Unalakleet.
I can never say it. I always
I
say
don't
Unalakleet.
say it like that either.
It's Unalakleet.
It's Unalakleet, but then no one, like if you're local, you don't say that. You leave out a syllable. It's
So you just say
Unalakleet.
Unalakleet.
Yeah.
Right, okay. So you've got an airstrip there, but no tower.
No
right?
tower.
Right, so
Yeah.
you just go, all right, out of the way, everybody,
Yeah.
I'm coming in.
You communicate with other people flying, and they're all people we know. So it would just be like, Ben, I'm coming in. Stay out of the way. And then he's like, okay, Ariel, I'll circle around. Then he'll come in.
Are you still
Yeah.
running every day? You
Every
run
day.
Every
Yeah,
day?
since 2002.
That's fantastic. How much do you run every day?
Depends on like what I did the day before, what I have going on the next day. Usually.
Density, altitude? Does it depend on density,
Yeah.
altitude?
Holy cow! Density. I know what that means.
Yeah, I know you know what that means, but some people here don't.
Oh, those guys.
Yeah. So it depends on how much, but like on average, a week then, how much would you run? Do you count it even?
Like 30 to 40 miles.
Miles?
Yeah. What kilometers?
Or I was going to say yards.
Oh, yeah. What do you do? You're fit.
Not really.
Yeah.
A little bit. You know what I've been doing recently?
That?
Boxing.
Boxing?
Yeah.
Let me feel them. Oh!
Yeah.
Wow.
I know.
Like rocks.
I know.
Feel mine.
I don't think I should.
No, try to actually feel them.
All right. Wow.
Yeah.
What have you been doing?
What have I been doing? I don't know.
I have so many planes, I don't even know what I've been doing.
No, I do 13 push-ups a day.
13?
13? No, man style. Like army style, like all the way down.
But 13?
No, that's, I used to do a lot.
I'm mocking you.
I don't want to be huge. Like, I don't want to, like, get no neck. You know when
I'm
people
going
have
for
no
that.
neck?
I'm going for the big,
Yeah.
I want the full Tatum.
The Tatum.
Yeah, Channing Tatum. You know he's got a big neck like that?
yeah.
That's all. I want a big neck like that.
I've never heard that, the Tatum.
I just made it up.
Oh, that's it. I'm going to listen.
No, I met Channing Tatum, though. He's got a very muscular neck. He's a football player, I think,
Yeah.
and he's got that. And I was
But
like,
then they
I'd like one of those. And also that neck.
Yeah. I don't get one because you don't need a huge neck to survive. Like, I don't get why you need.
You don't need pants to survive. What's your point?
That, I don't know, it just feels unnecessary. Like if you were to, like, fall into the ocean and you have to pull yourself out of a boat, like you don't need like a huge neck or like big arms. Like all you need is just like, I could do it right now. And
Well,
like, no, I just think it's so funny when guys get, or even like chicks get super like shredded and you're like, why are you that big? It just makes no sense.
well, it's, it feels good.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never done it. Yeah.
I could picture you guys like a really jacked up big
Well, you think
guy.
I should get jacked? Like ripped? Like shredded?
Yeah.
I think that boat may have sailed. I think if I tried to get shredded, I'd just like implode in some way.
Yeah. You should make a personal goal for yourself and just try it. See if you
Okay, thanks, Oprah.
I love her.
Anyway, we're out of time. So, awkward pause? Fancy an awkward pause or something else? Oh, wow. Hey, that's...
Who
you're
was
going
I
for-
just acting like?
Harrison Ford. Yeah. Or your dad. I'm
Or
not
my dad.
sure. Yeah.
Let's do the awkward pause.
All right. I'll be your dad and you be Harrison Ford.
Okay.
Ariel, you beat up the FAA inspector again.
I need to take an acting class or something because my acting skills are very bad.
That won't work against you in this town in any way. Ariel Tweto, everybody, we'll be right back.
If you're going to be in the Los Angeles area and would like to attend a taping of The Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson, please call 323-570-0059 or visit LLStickets.com.
We learn on the show tonight, Craig.
Jeffrey, I have something to tell you.
What's that, Craig?
I'd like you to get your pilot's license.
Oh, and why?
Because I feel that you were left out this evening with my fellow band of aviators and I laughed at the de Havilland Beaver and Bush Pilot. And I think you would enjoy the entendre opportunities of a life in the skies.
I'd love it just so I could say to people, get off my plane.
Good night, everybody. It's been a long, long day, and you got the Sandman at the door. But hang on, leave the TV on, and let's do it anyway. It's okay, you can always sleep through work tomorrow, okay? Hey, tomorrow's just your future yesterday.
The Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson, sponsored by IHOP's new brioche French toast. It's amour at first bite. Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Ferguson.
That's fine, great. Thanks, everybody. Thank you for that completely believable round of applause. The ovation, it was genuine. It was like no one had coached you in any way. When he tells you to be quiet, just keep going, keep going. You love him so much, you have to keep going. I have to be honest, the audience is professionally fluffed before I arrive. Never mind, it's a great day for America, everybody. It's Friday, everybody. Yes, it's Friday. You know what happened this week in New Zealand? They legalized gay marriage. It's been a very historic week for gay hobbits. It means... It means that Bilbo can finally marry Gandalf, unless someone throws his ring into a volcano. Is that a sex thing?
Yeah, that's a thing. Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Margaret Thatcher, of course, her funeral took place in London this week. She's dead. So they had a funeral. And during his eulogy, Justin Bieber said he never knew Thatcher, but he'd like to think she was a believer. I think the big news here is that Justin Bieber gave a eulogy?
Yeah.
I think that's made up. I may actually be telling a lie.
Yeah, that's false. That's not true.
That didn't happen. Anyway, a big movie opened today. I'm very excited. It's one of them science fictions. The science fiction is called Oblivion. Tom Cruise is in it. Did you get a poster from it? Look at that. That's, you know, the bridge is big there. I don't like the poster. It makes Tom Cruise look like he's a tiny little leprechaun. Which is ridiculous because everyone knows Tom Cruise is a giant. I'm saying the opposite of what's true. Actually, Tom Cruise is 5'7". It's not that short. He's not tiny. It's 5'7". It's not that short. You put that into context, he's the same height as 3 members of One Direction stacked on top of each other. It's not that short. It's not that short.
Not that short, no.
Why, you're about 5'7",
Yeah, I'm
aren't you?
about 5'7", yeah.
Well, there you are then. He's the same height
Yeah.
as my appliance. I have to say, though, the Oblivion movie looks very cool. Tom Cruise is an intergalactic soldier who spends his day fighting aliens. I have no idea what he does in the movie, but Tom Cruise is an intergalactic soldier. I think this movie's going to be a return to form for Tom Cruise, because he hasn't been in a big-budget fantasy project like this since his marriage.
Yeah.
Oh, come on! It's a joke! It was a joke! It's a joke! Oh, fine, applaud the... Oh, we're on. Good. Professional as ever. I was just looking over there at some stuff. Just checking out, making sure everything was all right, you know. Everything's painted and ready to go. What? I was looking over at that bit up there, the frosted glass above the door. Also, you know what would be handy? Once we start doing the show, if you wouldn't... I think this... Nitpick at me! Do you believe this?
What the hell, man?
Do you believe it? It's like, I'm just saying some things. Like, do producers not the show go, well, no, there's nothing over there. What were you looking at? This is meant to be... We're meant to be doing a TV show. You're meant to be producing it. Not gonna... Oh, there's nothing over there. You're just making... Crikey. Oh, what's wrong with you? It's nothing. Anyway, I'm excited about tonight's show. Really? Yeah, I am actually. I'll tell you why, because both of my guests tonight are qualified pilots. I'm a qualified pilot. I know. But... And I'm very, very, without any joking at all, I'm very interested in aviation. I like aviation. It's you know, you go up, you go down. It's awesome. And you like flying, Jeff?
Love flying.
I love flying. And both of my guests are American aviators. Now, the fact that one of them happens to be a big giant movie star and the other one is an attractive young woman is beside the point. So, if you don't like airplanes and flying talk, Tootsie Fruits. Cause, you know, people say, you know, well, people, when I say people, I mean, you know, over there, he's like, you can't talk to them about airplanes all night. I'm like, really? Maybe I should go over there and talk about the fact that there's nothing over there. Will I do that? What are you gonna do? You're gonna talk to people about airplanes all night? Maybe I will, yeah!
Well, you're getting all worked up at the top of the show here, man.
Am I? Well, I should pace myself.
Yeah, getting kind of...
You see, when I did that, that looked like I'd been doing cocaine, didn't it?
Yeah.
Well, that's if you didn't know me when I did do cocaine. Because if you didn't know me when I did, you would think, oh, he's been doing cocaine. But if you'd ever seen me actually doing cocaine, you'd be like, no, he isn't doing cocaine. I've seen him when he does cocaine, and it's nothing like that. And you're right. Here's what the screen would look like if I was actually doing cocaine. I wouldn't be here, is what I'm saying. We'll be right back with the show, everybody.